Hi, my love. This is going to be your full moon reading for the full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio is all about change, all about endings and new beginnings. It's a rebirth. This is the energy for release. Some of you, or you in general, might be pulled to do a major cleanse at this time. Or you might be feeling the need to start and dive into something big, a big change, a big shift, you know, creating something new from something old. So it could be a whole range of things for you, but we're just going to kind of pull cards to see what pops up. So we have the Peace card coming up. There wasn't any specific question that you asked, so I'm just going to let the cards do the talking. We have Protection. Okay. And we have Abundance. So those are the three energies that we're playing with today for this full moon. So Abundance, Protection, and Peace. This tells me that you're in a state of mind where you're really looking to kind of, to me, I'm seeing it as like closing in, okay? This is a time for you to focus on you, a time for you to focus on your needs and your qualities that you want more of. You're in protection and peace mode. So this is kind of like a place where I'm almost getting like the image of a hermit crab. And you know how like the hermit crabs like to close in their shells. To me, this is like a time for you to not be out and about and putting yourself out there, social media wise, or in the public, or making plans with people. This is more of a time for you to be in, stay in, focus on the stuff within. The Peace card is she's looks like she's actually in prayer or meditation. So that's kind of leading me to feel like this is a exercise that you should be implementing more of in your life. And the Protection card is popping up, which is also it's actually a really good time this full moon to focus on the protective energies, to setting those intentions for, you know, protection from negative vibes or people. You know, maybe you're looking at making peace with an individual in your life. This could be peace with yourself. But whatever the case may be, this shift in your energy, instead of being focused on everyone else and you're actually more focusing inward, it's more of an abundance for you there. To me, that looks like an abundance in learning more about yourself. You're making time for yourself, and so it's an abundance in that factor. I pulled the Mars card for you. So we have Mars and we have Uranus. And then we also have the fire element of desire. So to me, this is like personal, you know, personal pleasures. Mars is all about action. Okay. Mars is a very masculine energy, but it's all about action, and being proactive. But we also have the fire element, which is also very, very masculine, but very also proactive as well. It's a consuming energy. And to me, I'm just seeing self-love. I'm seeing the energy of putting your passions first. Okay. Uranus is coming up with the keyword of genius. Uranus is very, very much, very eclectic. Okay. Very rebellious, very different, striving to stick out of from the crowd. You want to, you know, everyone's heading one direction, you're going to go the opposite way. Okay. This is the vibration that I'm seeing for you popping up here. Being more active in those things. But to me, it's almost like you need to stand out more. Okay. Not having to feel the pressure of fitting in with the rest of the world. Okay. Your interests are going to be playing a big role in this, I feel. You already probably stick out from your friends. There's probably quite a bit of energies where you just don't, you feel like you don't fit in with a group of people that maybe you regularly hang out with, that kind of thing. But that's okay. I feel like you're reevaluating a lot of friendships as well. I feel like you're reevaluating, like I said here with the self-care. To me, these cards scream self-care. The Queen of Pentacles is all about nurturing. She's taking care of business, right? She's taking care of herself, her interests. The Strength card, to me, it's almost like she's taking care of what's necessary, what needs most attention at this time. And to me, it screams self-care for yourself. It screams putting yourself first. It screams meditation, being in meditation, performing intentions, whether it's like through candle magic or it's like literally just in meditation mode for protection. You need to learn to do so. I feel, but I also feel like on a social aspect, I feel like there's a need to shed layers. There's people in your life that don't get what you do. And I feel like you're coming to that time where you're ready to shed those people and you're outgrowing them and you're ready to invite a new element into your social circle. And I kind of feel that with the Justice card. You have 2 major arcana cards coming up, which is telling me that this full moon is very big for you. You're really, really feeling it. And the Justice card is balance. It's a balance in your life that needs to happen. There also, the yellow is sticking out to me, and the red, which I associate with the root chakra and the solar plexus. So the root chakra is all about balancing yourself. It's all about being grounded, okay? And then the solar plexus is your inner joy, your passions, and your health, okay? So when it comes to you nurturing yourself, taking care of you, putting you first, that is also going hand in hand with making sure that you're well grounded. This is taking care of stuff at the home, okay? In your home, but also within your body. I feel health-wise, okay? So in your health-wise, I'm talking about, like, I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to be going into that level, but I'm talking about making sure that you are fulfilling, you know, your desires for the foods that you need to eat, nutrients and stuff. Also getting some good exercise in, you know, being proactive in those areas. Maybe this is stuff that you have neglected for quite a while and now you're just ready to get back into it. So I'm sensing that too. So there is a huge, like, it's almost like Spirit is saying, like, out of the chakras, the reds and the yellows are really sticking out to me. Let's see, what else do I get from this? Okay, Spirit just said with the abundance, I was focusing in on this one. Spirit just said to be welcoming of what you receive. I feel like there's times where maybe you think that you're either not worthy of receiving such abundance or a lot of good things. Like almost like you feel like you're not deserving of it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what came up. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, you need to be, you need to welcome it and tell yourself that you deserve it. Okay. Tell yourself that you deserve these things, in abundance. And I'm talking about things that make you happy, not everyone else. Because this is definitely a moon for you of tuning inward. This is a moon where you should be focusing on the deep stuff. Okay. This is the deep things. It's a pretty big moon for you. We have disruption. What is this? I can't read upside down. Disruption and recognition and reward in reverse. So that's kind of goes hand in hand with what Spirit was just saying about not willing to receive, or not, like, you feel like you don't deserve when you're receiving things in abundance. There's a disruption there. So it's kind of like Spirit is saying, because you don't allow yourself to enjoy, or you don't allow yourself to receive abundance and stuff, it's almost like you're blocking it for yourself. So because this moon is all about things that need to die in order to rebirth something else, I feel like you need to let go of kind of your feelings of what you deserve. Okay. And for you, that's something for you to go in deep with, because I feel like that's something that you can do a lot of shadow work with, or a lot of, literally just get a pen and paper and an automatic write. Ask yourself, what do I feel, or why do I feel like I don't deserve certain things? And just start writing about it. And you'd be surprised what comes up. But that's really sticking out to me for you is that it's self-sabotage, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay, like at the card at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, and we were just talking about how I was seeing you as a hermit crab. This is a moon where you need to be going inward. This is deep, looking in deep at yourself, okay, and at your situations versus being out. This is not focus on other people. This is focus on yourself. Okay. Make sure my decks are all. Okay, let's pull on that. Let's pull, since we have time for that. Let's pull on what is it about you feeling like you don't deserve? Let's see what comes up. Let's pull on that energy. That's going to give you something to help you with. Oh, this one too. So we have the Grand Cross, the Provoker, and we have Aquarius. I know. The Provoker. Destiny. The Provoker energy, it's almost like, to me, I feel like it's almost like this is something this is something that you've been dealing with. I'm going to get my other Rider Waite because this one's a little too hard for me to shuffle right now. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It's almost like this is childhood stuff, I feel, like the provoking. It's the way you were brought up, the way you were raised. But I feel like the Aquarius card is almost like saying, like, I know better. I know better than to self-sabotage myself from things that truly make me happy. The Destiny card is coming up with the Yod. The Destiny card to me is kind of saying this is a karmic purpose. That's what Spirit is saying for you. This is a karmic purpose of you learning to give yourself what you deserve. And it's like you will self-sabotage so that you don't, it's almost like you tell yourself, I don't deserve this, so I'm not going to give it to me. I'm not going to let myself be happy. I'm not going to let myself enjoy this. I can't be happy when everyone else around me is not. There's guilt. And it's weird because to me, I feel like it's unnecessary guilt. We have Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil. And so this literally is like a pain in your ass with the Devil card coming up. It's one of your demons that you deal with. And the Nine of Pentacles coming up in the middle is almost like, it's like, this is the luxury, right? You have good things to be so blessed for and so grateful for, but it's almost like you don't allow yourself to enjoy it to its fullest. There's like a guilt factor there. The Ace of Wands to me is starting new paths or new inspirations. And, I don't know if that is, if like the Devil coming hand in hand with that is coming up as a block. Like, is there a new pathway that you want to take? Is there something new you want to learn? Something new you want to bring into your life? But maybe you feel like you're not deserving of it, or that you're not capable of it. We have Trust popping up as I was asking that question. We have Growth coming up. And we also have Acceptance. So I love it. I feel like the Trust is kind of saying, like when I was asking that question, Trust is almost saying, like the universe is saying to trust your feelings, but trust that you do deserve it. So that's the same thing with Acceptance. It's like the hand is there to receive what the other hand is giving it. Accepting what is handed to you and telling yourself or understanding that you do deserve these things, okay? There's nothing wrong with enjoying the beauty and enjoying the abundance flow in your life. And then there's growth too. So I feel like growth is coming hand in hand. I feel like this is almost saying there's gonna be a new doorway opening up for you soon. Same with the Ace of Wands. This could be like a new passion. This could literally be a new offer, but it's like the baton is being handed to you. There's gonna be a new doorway, and there's gonna be that element of growth happening for you. Not quite yet though. I feel like that's not going to happen for until a little bit ways down, and I keep hearing November, but I feel like what needs to happen before this, it's almost like in order to receive the key to open this doorway is first accepting and allowing yourself to receive. Okay, I feel like that's just the message for you, is allowing yourself to receive. And this moon, because this is a full moon reading, this moon needs to be where you give it away, where you give away all of those limiting beliefs, all of those barricades and those walls that you've been putting up, all of those reasons or excuses for why you're not allowed to have the things that you want or to be the person you want to be. And if that includes certain people in your life, the same thing goes for that. I feel like I said, with the karmic purpose, there's a karmic purpose, a life purpose of you needing to learn lessons of why you self-sabotage. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be dealing with your whole life. But it's popping up right now for the moon, because that's what your focus needs to be. Here we go again with the Jupiter, or the abundance card. Okay, so there's gonna be really good things happening, and they're gonna be coming to you soon. Like I said, I hear November, but November is a few months away. So in that time frame, that's pretty much time for you to start focusing on the acts of release. It doesn't just have to happen on this full moon. This is stuff that can happen months from now. Okay. But you really need to start getting yourself in that mindset of, I am deserving of what I receive, that you work hard for it. So we have the Emperor, we have the Chariot, and we have the Queen of Cups. You get really strong cards, my love. So to me, that's kind of saying like owning your path, owning your person. The Emperor is very much a leader. Okay, that's leader energy. You're owning yourself. The Chariot is moving forward. This is taking action. And we have a Queen of Cups, which is just your heart. I feel taking action, leading with your heart, following your heart, being a leader and following your heart. That's kind of what that's what I'm getting from those cards. Really, really beautiful energy. And I feel like you're getting a lot of the major arcana cards, because this is a big shift. This is a big factor. There's a reason why you bought a reading for this particular moon. Okay, so everything is a reason, everything is a sign. I feel that for you. Movements, choices, and decisions is in reversed. Truth is upright, and then we have moving on. Yeah, so your spirit guides, like they're definitely saying you need to move forward with this new set of mindset. Honoring your inner truth, trusting what we're saying to you. But the movement, choices, and decision is in reverse, because to me it's saying you need to take your time. There's no rush. There's no rush with that, but it's like you've dragged your feet this long. There's no reason to rush it now, just because now you have the reading and you know what's going on. But at the same time, it's time that you okay, this is what they're saying. It's time you take ownership of what you deserve. Ownership of what you, well, they're using deserve. But like, use it. It's like they're saying, just take it. Just take it. Like almost as if someone, like they're trying to, they're handing you a gift. It's like, just take it. You deserve it. Take it. Just take it. So allow yourself to have those things. And you'll know what I'm talking about by things, because I'm sure as you're watching this, you're probably thinking of all these opportunities that you had that you didn't take action on, and then you ended up regretting it later. This is a time for you to do you now, okay? So you need to set yourself free. And then we have change. I love it. So the change card is popping up for you, which is kind of saying like, get ready, that there's going to be a shift. There's going to be changes happening soon, that you're going to be, once you're ready to do it, okay? Once you're ready to take action and actually receive the gifts, receive what you've been turning your back on or not being willing to receive all this time. Once you're ready to take it, you're going to start seeing movement happen, and then you're going to start seeing action, because that Chariot card is big. That's big. And this is action you need to take towards the future. No more looking in the past. No more regretting not taking action earlier. None of that. Just let go of all those old feelings. Focus on the present and the future. Ooh, that was a big reading for you, my love. I feel like that was a lot of information. I feel like it was a little jumbled at first. That's why I felt like I needed to, I felt like I needed to switch up the deck, because the energy of this one just didn't feel right in my hands. But once I put this one in, I was like, okay, it feels better. It's kind of funny because it's the same deck, but I just got to listen to that, like, when that happens. I hope that you were able to, you know, gather kind of the messages that you needed to hear and receive for this reading, my love. If you have questions, send me an email. But I think for the most part, everything was pretty much like what was said. And you needed to hear that. So thank you, my love, for allowing me to connect with you. I wish you all of the best on this full moon. Understand that the full moon energy is not just the day of. This is 2 weeks until we hit the new moon. So this 2-week process, allow yourself to start receiving, and even later than that. Like it doesn't just have to end when the full moon is over with, you know. This is just something that's popping up at this moment. But your karmic life purpose, that's what's really being like that's what's coming up right now for you. So thank you. And anyone who's watching, these are the full moon. These were flash sale readings, so they're not available anymore. But if you do want to book a session with me, please click the link below. Check out my website. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, my love.